European history. I can tell you about medieval times and about the Renaissance, and I can tell you about the Protestant Reformation, all those things in great detail. Or even things about black history, learning about the legacy of slavery, the transatlantic slave trade. But I remember thinking as a young boy, hearing these stories, knowing that there was something that was missing for me necessarily, because these were not necessarily my stories. They were stories that were stories of our people as a whole, as black folk. But I knew that there was a piece that was unique to me that was not being told in school. I do credit my parents, because when I went home, it was also the other part of teaching, not just school, but at home. Because when I went home, my parents were also very much teachers. My father would sit me down and tell me about the Jamaican national heroes, made sure I knew who all of them were, everyone from Bobo to Nanny of the Maroons. And my mother told me stories and let me know that I was in fact a descendant of Maroons, that her mother's family were Maroons. If you're not familiar with who the Maroons are, the Maroons were a group of people in Jamaica that escaped the slave captors and fled to the hills and started up their own settlement there, where they ruled and governed themselves. We learned these stories in my house because my mom and my father thought it was very, very important for me to remember that we came from a place that was very unique, and a place with a history that needed to be told, if not by my teachers in school, at least by my family and parents. And I kept this very, very dear to my heart, because it gave me a very, very deep sense of who I was in this world. Not that I was any more special than anybody else, but that I was very, very special in my own right. That I came from a very special place that needed to be recognized and remembered throughout my journey in life. And that's exactly what I did, I believe. Once I left high school and went to college, I went to the University of Maryland, and there I studied African studies and political science. And that's where I started working my first job in radio in Washington, D.C. I was there as an intern, and I eventually moved my way up to a weekend disc jockey, and learned later on from my father that I would actually follow in footsteps, because as a child, he was also a disc jockey and played in a sound system in Jamaica, just for fun, but it was something that was probably in my DNA to do so. So it looked like I chose the right path here. As I started getting into the radio industry, I had worked around the country in various radio stations. I worked in Washington, D.C., like I said. I also lived in Cleveland, Ohio. And I worked in the Cayman Islands at a station called X1071, as well as Star 927. I left the Cayman Islands and went to Miami to work at Y100 FM, a top 40 station there. And eventually ended up here in Chicago, doing the morning show after the departure of two well-known personalities, a gentleman named Eddie Ajogo, who were on the air. And once the show ended, they brought me from Miami to take over, and I've been doing my show called The J Show every morning from 5:30 to 10, as Mr. Perkins said. Along with my other professional endeavors, I've done tons of philanthropic work and community work. While in Washington, D.C., I worked with an organization called CAFE, Community Academy for Excellence. At this organization, we taught steel pan to young children from all over the Washington, D.C. area. We also brought them back and forth on trips around the country, teaching them about history and culture. I've also, as he said, served here in Chicago in various organizations. But one thing I do credit, I did spend a lot of time talking about my parents. I think that the deep foundation about who I am in this world has given me a really, really
Jamaica. The only United States Supreme Court Justice, Sonia Sotomayor, Puerto Rico. There's some lieutenant governors, we won't bring those up. I just want to mention that, the former Attorney General, Eric Holder, Barbados. That's right.
Lester Holt from Barbados, Jamaica.
Yeah, but he's not a politician. He's a
Media.
we still represent. I'm just speaking about politicians here, but you're right.
Kamala Harris, Secretary of State in California.
Running for Senate.
Running for the Senate.
Yep. Yeah. So we're very well represented. We're going to bring back Creole Roots to finish up some things. I just want to remind you all that we are going to have the first annual inaugural Chicago Caribbean Film Festival. You gotta come see that. If you like movies, independent Caribbean films made. Well, I'll just name some to sort of whet your appetite. Culture Clash, Haiti, dealing with Caribbean immigrants coming from the Caribbean, not just Haiti, but primarily Haiti, but coming to the United States and adjusting. Black in Cuba, a bunch of Ivy League students leave the Ivy League and go to Cuba to understand revolution and government. Okay, we have another one called Small Island, deals with immigration from Jamaica to Great Britain. We have another one called The Liberator. This is dealing with Simon Boulevard. He was tantamount to Toussaint Louverture in Haiti. Simon Boulevard helped liberate Venezuela. A lot of people don't know that Simon Boulevard's mother was an African slave. All right. We have another movie called Pelo Malo, which in Spanish means bad hair. It's a Venezuelan movie. So we're not just dealing with bad hair here in America. We're dealing with it all over. Everybody's got bad hair, okay? Nobody likes what they have. If it's straight, we want it curly. If it's curly, we want it straight. Okay? Have I missed anyone? I got good. Thank you. I'm okay so far. All right, so before you leave, we'd like you to sign the book so we can give you notifications of the movies. They may be subject to change or we may add some things on. We also have a Belizean filmmaker who's going to discuss, he has a short film. It's not a feature-length film, it's not a documentary, but it's a short. So we want you to partake in that. And if you have any suggestions, ideas, we'll contact you all and let you know. Please let us know, because we want this event to grow. We want it to just balloon, just explode. Okay? This is just the start. And we're very happy for those who came out, and we thank you, we appreciate you. You left your bed, you came here. There's some people, who would like to be here but couldn't. And there's some people, like my friend this morning, made a transition and couldn't be here, would love to be here. So we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. And as I close, I just want to mention Creole Roots are going to do a couple more cuts. My partner Marjorie has a couple of things to say.
I do. Just really quick. I too want to thank everyone who came out today. I think it's really important to really understand that we really are our brother's keeper. And not to just, and like as you said, identity. But identity comes also in service. When we're giving, there's something about that this spirit of reciprocity takes place. Our parents gave to us, and now we need to give back. And now we need to bring it forward and take it on to the next level and leave legacy for our children. And I think it's really, really important that you guys are here. You're the foundation, you're the beginning, you're the bedrock. And we thank you and we salute you for coming out, supporting us, and believing in we are our brother's keeper, and the diaspora can grow, and we can one love. We can do that one love. We can do that
One love. Before I let you go, some great historical facts. I should be on Jeopardy or something. Young people back there, you like hip hop, right? Let me tell you some Caribbean hip hop artists. LL Cool J, Barbados. Notorious B.I.G., Jamaica. Nicki Minaj, Trinidad and Tobago. Usher, Haiti. Heavy D, Jamaica. Wyclef Jean, Haiti. Will.i.am, Jamaica. Maxwell, Haiti and Puerto Rico. Rihanna, Barbados. Sean Kingston, Jamaica. Gil Scott Heron, Jamaica. Lenny Kravitz, Bahamas. Mariah Carey, Venezuela. Carly Simon, some of you didn't know, Cuban and African American. Alicia Keys, Jamaica. Big Pun, Puerto Rico. Famous Caribbean actors and actresses. Sammy Davis Jr. had a Cuban mother. Billy D. Williams, Montserrat. Sidney Poitier, Bahamas. Shirley Ralph, Jamaica. Cuba Gooding Jr., Barbados. Cicely Tyson, St. Kitts and Nevis. Kelsey Grammer, U.S. Virgin Islands. Zoe Saldana, Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico. Derek Luke, Guyana. Michael Douglas, Mr. Wall Street, Bermuda. Tatiana Ali, Panama and Trinidad and Tobago. Antonio Huggy Bear Fargas, Puerto Rico and Trinidad and Tobago. Other actors, artists, Jamaica Kincaid, Antigua, Barbuda, Frank Fanon, Martinique, Walter Rodney, Guyana, Juan Williams, Panama, Soledad O'Brien, Cuba, and Lonnie Guinier, Jamaica. So,